Welcome to Keep Your Hands in Your Skirt podcast with your host, Sabrina Brightstar. Are you a woman who manages her own set point? Use the universal laws of the universe to raise your vibration. Be a woman who can receive more pleasure, more fun, and more joy. Together, let's claim our infinite worth. Keep Your Hands in Your Skirt is a fun way to remind yourself to mind your own business. Zero in on you and your desires. Say goodbye to judgments and people-pleasing. Join Sabrina and be a woman who can receive, create, and actualize everything you desire.
Good afternoon and welcome. Keep your hand in your skirt. Have you been keeping your hand in your skirt, minding your own business, managing your own set point? My name is Sabrina and today's topic is choose flowers. Choose flowers. What am I talking about? Well, I am talking about relationships. Have you had a relationship where you've been disappointed, where you've been hurt? Maybe you felt rejected, maybe you felt needy, maybe you felt neglected, maybe you felt betrayed. Have you ever had an encounter with someone else and the relationship hurt you, disappointed you, upset you? If that's ever happened, today's topic is going to be perfect just for you. And if you're in fantastic relationships, that's great. Let's celebrate that. And then let's also just celebrate. Here is another resource to raise your vibration, to raise your frequency. Flowers. Choose flowers. What am I talking about? Hopefully you've already heard, but Miley Cyrus wrote a new song called Flowers. And this song makes my heart sing, right? Because this song is all about self-care. And what a fantastic synchronicity that my last podcast, I shared with you, my number one value is self-care. So like, it just makes, I'm just so giddy and excited that I just wanted to talk about this with you today. So what is the song about? The song is about a relationship that isn't working or is ending, and the person is sad and she wants to cry. So maybe you've been there before, or maybe you know somebody that's there right now. So I'm just going to read you some of the lyrics, and then we can just celebrate like how powerful this, how like special this is to have this knowing and to make this choice, right? Because it's just a choice. So this is what she says. I'm going to read the lyrics from the song. She's talking about she started to cry and then she remembered. See, that's like, to me, that's like the key part of the song. I started to cry, then I remembered, right? Because how often do you get disappointed, hurt, sad, rejected, needy, whatever, and then you give more airtime to the storyline. You have more thoughts about the storyline. You tell more people the same story and you add to the story, and you just make this hurt feeling, which is real and valid, and I'm not talking about bypassing hurt feelings or bypassing your emotional body, but how often when something uncomfortable happens, instead of just observing, okay, my body's in pain right now, what do I want to do with it? How often do you amplify that pain? Do you exaggerate that pain by telling more story to the experience, adding more data to the experiencing, giving it more airtime, stream time, right? Telling more stories, thinking more thoughts, feeling more sad, feeling more rejected, feeling more angry, feeling more neglected, feeling more whatever. Like, so my favorite line in this song is started to cry, but then I remembered. Started to cry, but then I remembered. What would you like to remember the next time you start to cry? Right? Because we're sovereign beings. We are master creators. We have the ability to choose how we're going to think, what words we're going to say, what stories we're going to tell. And again, I'm not talking about spiritual bypassing the emotional body, but I'm talking about catching it, remembering, started to cry, but then I remembered, and then she writes, I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, I can hold my own hand, and yes, I can love me better than you can. Ah! And isn't that the truth? Because no one knows you better than you. So it's not a comparison, and it's not like an insult to anybody you have a relationship with, that you love. Like, this isn't about a negative about them. It's just like, let's face the facts. No one can love you better than you can, because you know you. You know what makes your heart sing. You know what your thoughts are. You know what your storyline is, areas that you're sensitive, areas that you get triggered easy. You know you. No one knows you like you know you. And so who can love you better than you? You. I am obsessed with this song. I just listen to it over and over again because, like, it's so empowering. So empowering, especially for women. Like, how many women have heard, like, a lot of us were raised that a knight in shining armor, a prince, is going to save us. Somebody outside of us is going to make us feel loved, adored, special, significant. And yes, that does feel good. But if those people don't show up, if that knight in shining armor is not here, if your man is not treating you the way you want him to treat you, or your partner not treating you the way you want him to treat her, to treat you, whomever, you can love you. No one can love you better than you. I can love me better than you can, right? I can remember. I can buy my own flowers. I can write my name in the sand. I can hold my own hand. I can hug myself. I can take care of me. So choose flowers. It's always a choice. That's going to be my new hashtag. Hashtag choose flowers, right? And instead of getting stuck and expecting and being needy and needing someone to rescue you or save you, like, yes, people can contribute to you. And I'm a big receiver. I'm a big believer in receiving, from everyone that wants to be a contribution to you. But there's a difference between waiting to be rescued and rescuing yourself, self-care, self-love. You can take care of you. Buy yourself flowers. What can you do today to make your heart sing? You know what would make you light up. What is something small you can do for yourself that will just make you feel significant and important? What's a medium-sized thing you could do today to make you feel special and important? What's a big radical thing you could do for yourself? Why not? Right? Why not go big and go radical? If that excites you, I love to go big and radical. So I am obsessed. Miley Cyrus, the song is called Flowers. My thing is, I'm like, choose flowers, choose flowers. When you're starting to get upset, when you're starting to get annoyed with someone, when your feelings are starting to get hurt, what if you remembered you have a choice? Choose flowers. So thank you so much for listening. Keep your hand in your skirt, and I can't wait to talk to you till the next time.